Happy Mother's Day. It's Meg or Elizabeth Story, whatever you want to call me. I thought today I would talk about how I found my spiritual path. Um, I actually ended up on this. Well, I guess I should tell you what my spiritual path is first. That would probably help. I guess you would call me maybe neo pagan Christo witch, as eclectic. That's probably the best label that would fit my spiritual practice. Um, I went through a period about, oh gosh, maybe 17, 18 years ago. It was like the dark night of the soul. And through that, I started reading all of these self help books, pop psychology, anything I could get my hands on to make me feel better. And some of them sort of hinted towards a spiritual life, and even just the spiritual books, not necessarily witchy, um, started talking about nature. And there was uh, one book that mentioned the goddess. And, I grew up in the Church of Christ, which there's no goddess in the Church of Christ. Mary is mentioned at Christmas, and that's about it. Um, I mean, they don't do the Blessed Mother gets no praise whatsoever. Um, so that concept of the goddess was, I was like, wow, that got me thinking about female divinity and a female aspect to God. And then, I would read a couple of witchy books, and then the Christian guilt would set in, and I'd be like, oh no, I'm going to hell in a handbasket, and I would throw everything away. All the books, any tools I bought or whatever, And then, like a year or two would pass, and, you know, I'd start, I'd buy a deck of tarot cards or another, witchy thing or book and start reading, or I'd see a movie like Practical Magic. And, when I saw Practical Magic, I was like, my soul did, I know that's really, you know, witches can't do everything that they did in Practical Magic, but, a lot of what was in Practical Magic was accurate. And, I don't know, my soul just, screamed like, that's you. Why aren't you honoring you? And so I started reading again, and this went back and forth, researching the path, pushing it aside, back and forth through many years. And then about maybe, I don't know, 4 years ago, I just finally gave up. And this is who I am. And um, I stopped fighting it. And then I really started studying hardcore and really committing myself to the practice. So I'm still, I guess, 4 years continuous. That's, I'm still a babe in the woods. I have tons to learn. I don't pretend to, be an expert at anything. I really just am in the YouTube community now, and I've started making videos so I can learn and maybe share with you what I learn along the way. You know, I get so much inspiration from all the videos I see on YouTube. So I did a year and a day, almost. The high priestess who was teaching the class right towards the end had some serious life changes and was unable to finish the course, but I kind of, finished it on my own. So I've walked the wheel of the year for a couple of years, probably about three, because the first, I said 4 years, but the first year you're just kind of figuring everything out with the Sabat and SBAT, and you really, you just get in the swing of things the first year. But now I am not in any class as of right now. I am thinking about joining a local coven, and thinking about taking another class, perhaps online or in person. But so that's it basically. That's my story. But I know that walking with the goddess, wow, I love the goddess so much, and I probably leave God out a little bit, the male aspect of divinity, just because so much of my early life was in the church and with Jesus, and I still love Jesus. I just don't believe everything that the Christian church says about Jesus, and everything that we've been sold. You know, part of me will always love Jesus, and my favorite aspect of the goddess is the Blessed Mother or Isis. I'm drawn to Kuan Yin, even the Morrigan lately. I've been doing a lot of reading about the Morrigan. So, and Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. So, I'm just finding my way and still reading and learning. I love doing all the spiritual crafts and stuff, and I just recently, this past year, learned how to call the elements in circle, and I've probably been to maybe only 6 or 7 rituals. So calling and invoking the elements was, it was a little scary for the first for the first couple of times. You get stage fright and you don't want to do it the wrong way, or which they're probably really, it's to each their own. But I wanted to do it with respect, and you know, oh, I wanted to do it with respect and reverence, is what I'm trying to say. So it's been an interesting year. I'm looking forward to all the things I have yet to learn, and I don't really know what else I can say. Just wanted to tell y'all a little bit about me. And I hate that these videos are on a phone. I finally filmed my camera. I moved about 6 or 8 months ago, and I filmed my camera, and then I couldn't get it on the computer because my computer just kept flashing some error message. So until I can get that worked out, I guess it'll have to be on my phone, because I really can't afford to buy another camera right now or another computer. So forgive me for that. But happy Mother's Day, and I guess maybe the next video I'll do a tag or something so y'all can just get to know me a little bit better. But thank you to everyone who makes videos. I really enjoy watching them. I think y'all are all awesome. So blessed be.